27-year-old Derick Evan Hills, better known to constituents of Guam as Derick Baza Hills, appeared via video teleconference at the Northern Court of Guam from the Agat detention facility. He wasn't alone. In the courtroom was 25-year-old Sarah May Uchi, who was arrested with Hills Tuesday for related charges. According to court documents, the two have known one another for 2.5 months, but give conflicting accounts of what unfolded. Court documents state it was on Monday when Seventh-day Adventist pharmacist Kenneth Lee phoned police stating Hills had presented him a prescription for Percocet containing the Schedule II controlled substance oxycodone. Hills allegedly presented the dependent ID of Sarah May Uchi, who he claimed he was picking up the meds for. Lee suspected the prescription was bogus when he realized the doctor's signature belonged to a physician no longer on Guam's controlled substance dispensing registry. Upon meeting with police, Hills agreed to a search of his person and vehicle. On him, they found a prescription container with 14.5 of the pills, which listed the same doctor in question. In his vehicle, police found prescription papers bearing the same doctor's name, some filled out and some complete. When officers contacted Uchi, she said her ID had been missing and that she was aware that, quote, Hills had snorted oxycodone in her presence because he had a drug habit, end quote. Uchi told police she was treated by the doctor in question back in May 2015 and prescribed oxycodone and hydrocodone as a result. Hills, however, told police that Uchi contacted her to come to her work to pick up a prescription for her at SDA and gave him her dependent ID and written authorization to do so. Hills stated this wasn't the first time the duo picked up pills. Over the weekend, they had traveled together to Mega Drug, where Uchi filled a prescription for Hills while he waited in the car. Today, Hills and Uchi were both released on a $5,000 performance bond each. While Hills has retained attorney Randy Cunliffe, the court appointed Uchi the public defender. Their release includes the following conditions.
Each of you will be released on the condition that you come to all your court hearings. Each of you will be released on the condition that you have no contact, you stay away from. You do not threaten, assault, or harass any of the employees or patrons of the Seventh-day Adventist Clinic, and specifically the pharmacist, Mr. Lee, Kenneth Lee.
Meanwhile, the court would have ordered the duo to stay away from the physician who filled out the fake prescriptions, but that individual is no longer on island.
I note on the magistrate's complaint and the declaration that the alleged doctor is not named. Is there a reason?
Well, it indicates he's no longer on Guam.
No longer on Guam.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Hills was charged with acquisition of a controlled substance by a fraudulent prescription, possession of a fraudulent prescription, and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, while Uchi was charged with attempted acquisition of a controlled substance by a fraudulent prescription, all third-degree felonies. Although Uchi will be allowed to return back to work at a Tamuning bar, she is prohibited from consuming alcohol. As for Hills, he is employed with the Department of Education as a limited-term teacher at Inarahan Middle School. According to DOE Deputy Superintendent Chris Anderson, DOE will be investigating as well, but cannot release any further information because it is a personnel matter. Both Hills and Uchi are set to appear in court again on September 15. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.